What's happening, everyone? Today, I'm about to introduce you to, I think for their debut, some very special guests. Some dear friends of mine. I have SDS on the pod live from Qatar. We're having a wonderful time here. Lads, thank you all so much for coming on, man.
Thank you for having us, man. This is
an honour.
It's one of the biggest feelings ever for me still.
Exactly.
Get to be on Rory's channel, you know how crazy that is?
Pressure.
Bro.
Mate, you're all very kind. I really do appreciate you taking the time to be on here. First, before we get into the video, which we're going to be exploring, which is like how will England beat France? You know, what do we have to do? What do we have to get right? What are the key matchups? What does Southgate have to do? We're going to answer all those questions.
Yep.
Quick moment. Qatar's wicked, huh?
It's been amazing.
It's beautiful.
Like, what, 4 days we've been here?
Yeah, we've been there a few days now. You've been a bit longer than us.
Yeah.
It's nice, man. Like, the thing I like about this tournament is everything is close.
Yeah.
All the stadiums are close, so you can so it's like you see all the fans are together. All the fans are in one place. That's what I like about this.
It's been such a good tournament as well.
Yeah.
I'm like
Hospitality,
really
man.
loving it.
Entertainment-wise, and then the people, like everyone's just respectful. Everyone just in terms of literally meet people from different countries, and they're all, we're gonna beat you guys. More in a friendly manner.
Very
right?
Even me and
yeah,
Sharks, we was lost. I remember the hospitality is big. We was lost. We're walking. We saw one place. They were like, yeah, come in.
Yeah.
We thought, okay, cool. Let's just sit down. Like, no, get something to eat. We want you to
Really?
eat. All that stuff. And I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
No,
I was overwhelmed.
And the World Cup has been so good as well. Like the games have been just magnificent. And obviously last night we were at the England Senegal game. That was beautiful. And as a result of the brilliance on display in that game, we're playing France. We are playing France. Tell me, right? I've been fairly scathing about Gareth Southgate. I don't think it's not. Do you know what my issue with him is? It's not even about Gareth Southgate. It's about this crop of players. I think that we have an exceptional squad, so much talent, so much depth. Look at the substitutions England made last night. You're bringing on Grealish, Phillips. Who else came on? Grealish, Rashford came on. Mason Mount came on. And you think this depth is just unbelievable. So with that in mind, I've been scathing about Southgate because I don't think he's the man to lead this charge. But if we beat France, there are many factors and many metrics as to what we're going to have to do right. One of them will be Gareth Southgate. I'm going to have to let you boys answer this. Is Gareth Southgate capable of picking a team and setting it up tactically to get past this French challenge?
Would you put it like that? No. If you said,
Fantastic.
if you said,
That's the spirit, Sharky.
If you said no, because I think England are gonna win.
Okay.
But if you said, are England capable of beating France on Saturday? I would say yes. You said, you shaped it in, can Southgate pick a team and tactically outclass France? No. So it's different. I think the players on the pitch, I think Southgate could pick a good enough team because of what's available. He said the squad is incredible. Yeah. So what he has available, you can pick an 11 that could beat France. And I think the players are good enough to beat France. I just don't think he's going to tactically outclass them and all that stuff. I think the key in this game, there's a few keys. I think one of them is Jude Bellingham.
So effectively, you think that the personnel are going to win irrespective of the manager?
Yeah, I think the manager will do a good job to picking the personnel.
It'll be a good team, but it won't be the tactics. It will be the individual brilliance.
Yeah, it's not because of we tactically outclassed them. Yeah. It'll be like individual brilliance of if Jude Bellingham has this legacy game that he had, like this could be the game to skyrocket his career. Yeah. If Kyle Walker manages to do a decent enough job on Kylian Mbappe, if Jordan Pickford has a world-class game and goal, if a couple of them come in, if Maguire has a great game, it's one of them.
A lot of ifs there.
A magical night. We're gonna need a magical night, but I can, I've been there for a couple of days. It feels magical here.
It's true. Faisal, you've been talking in Sharky's video. Make sure you check that out. By the way, the link to Sharky's channel is in the description below. Faisal, you were talking about how highly you rate Tchouaméni. This football match could actually be Tchouaméni versus Bellingham, and the winner takes all.
For like the next decade as well, because those two are going to be spoken about for the next 10 plus years.
Next two Madrid players playing
I won't go that far.
Side by side. But I feel like I said it earlier. I feel like Jude Bellingham. This will be, as Sharky mentioned, this is an important game for him, and I think this game will showcase to the world what the player he is and how much Madrid is prepared to spend for him, and Liverpool as well. But you mentioned Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni for me has been the best DM in the world this season. I think he's carried the France team without Pogba and Kante. And that's very difficult to do because that 2018 campaign, Kante and Pogba was influential to that success. So he did it all by himself. His partner in Fofana has been awful. Camavinga's playing on the left as a left back, which I don't understand completely. So I think Tchouaméni is key for him. But I think
who wins that battle then? I know this is. I'm making it too simple. It's not simple. A and B who wins a battle, but is Tchouaméni? Do you rate Tchouaméni higher than you rate Bellingham at the moment?
Yeah, I do. I think Tchouaméni, we bought him for about 80 million, 80/90. In my opinion, he's worth more than that. I think he's worth 150. If we're being real now, especially the market, the way the market is now, and the players available in the market currently, I think Tchouaméni's worth at least 150 more.
So how much is Bellingham worth?
Bellingham, I think if Bellingham wins this game, and if Bellingham, he did amazing against Senegal, so if he does it again against France in the World Cup stage, I've always said he's not worth 150 million because his value by Dortmund is 150. I think he's more like under a million, but if he does that against France,
under a million,
under 100 mil, I think if he does it, he's worth easy 150 million.
So that's another matchup.
Football's gone mad.
Football's gone mad.
The numbers I'm hearing, that's
crazy.
not right, man.
It's gone
But
wild.
you know what?
That's not right,
You know, it's
man.
crazy. You mentioned just Tchouaméni, and I feel like the only and we mentioned earlier, how can England win? I think the only way England can win is the midfield battle, because Tchouaméni's one person, but England's got Declan Rice, of course, next to him. Whether they play Henderson in the midfield three, which of course you want it to be, it's different.
You think of 5.
The way to contain
You think
Mbappe,
England, like another way that England win this game is by going 5?
you have to contain Mbappe with 2 people, not 3, not 1.
What do you reckon?
What was it?
You know, going back to what you said about Gareth Southgate and the tactics, and you know how Sharky's basically said it relies more on the players having a very good game and France players messing up than Gareth Southgate. I agree with him in terms of that, but also I think the difference that always separates Gareth Southgate from these managers is his in-game tactics more than what he sets out on his team sheet. Like we saw it in the Euros with Roberto Mancini. Is it Roberto Mancini? Right?
Mancini done him in that final, didn't
it changed.
he?
Like we was winning. Like the way he started tactically that game was winning 1-0 first 5 minutes, and then obviously once he made his changes, and that's the key factor which I don't think Gareth Southgate has.
Yeah,
But,
so I think the formation is key. You know, if you think about all of the possible ways that England win this game, there's individual matchups, there's tactics, there's formations, there's all that. I actually think that if we go 5 at the back, which would be such a negative move, the reason why I think we lose isn't because I agree, by the way, about the fear of Mbappe and we need to double up, but it's answering this question. If we go 5 at the back in order to accommodate, so Kyle Walker moves over, Kieran Trippier comes in, we've gone 5 at the back. In order to accommodate that change, one midfielder has to be sacrificed.
Yep.
So we're going 2 against 2 against the France midfield. So Rabiot, presumably.
Yep,
right?
Tchouaméni.
Rabiot, Tchouaméni, 2 against 2. Maybe back England. But, okay, so what are the 2?
Rice and Bellingham.
So you sacrifice Henderson.
I wouldn't play a back 5. I'll keep it back 4.
I'd have to play back 4 because even with you don't want Jude to be doing defensive work.
Yeah,
like I don't need him. Like that's what you said. That's what Henderson's brought in for.
Yeah.
That defensive work. Jude's got the license to go so high up, drive with the ball. Whereas if you play in this sounds very controversial. I can't play Jude and Rice in a double pivot if I'm playing 5 at the back. It just doesn't work.
Whereas
We've
5,
seen
this
it
is what
against
you think, right?
USA.
You like the idea of 5 to help contain the wingers.
It has to be.
The thing is, it's all about how you approach the game. Are you approaching the game
Scared?
To win it or not lose it.
To win it or to not lose it, like you just said. It's if we're approaching the game to try and not lose. I'm approaching the game to try and win.
But the thing
Because Bellingham is the key to this team.
But not
You gotta
going out
build
of a
around
tournament is
Bellingham.
also like I agree with you, Shaz,
of
but
course.
just to hear it from the other side, like Fires was saying,
'Cause what I don't
not going
understand-
out of a tournament means you win a tournament.
Yes.
Like you can defend your way to success.
Yeah, Chelsea. I've done it.
Chelsea, I mean Greece famously did it, didn't they?
Greece
in
did
the
it
Euros?
2004.
Yeah. Do you know my issue with this? Like the title of this video is "How do England beat France?" And I don't know how, and I don't see it. That's the problem.
Can I ask you guys a
Midfield.
I was
question?
really optimistic that you boys were going to convince me, but
I've got a question. Yeah, you know, like the way we're scared of France. Don't you think it's the other way around as well? Like the team we've got. Like you know how we always talk about Mbappe. We need to stop Mbappe. Have you never looked at it as, oh, we need to stop Foden. We need to
if
stop
we were
Kane.
four geezers who weren't from London, 4 geezers who are from Paris,
And do the
and
podcast.
doing like this, exactly like this, but
I'll be
probably
scared.
just
What would we
I'll
have?
be scared scared.
Exactly.
So Rory, how do we stop England? You know?
It's a very good accent.
No, it's shocking. Don't lie to me. It's shocking.
I like
That's
it.
awful.
Right. So, but if we
That's a good
if
point,
we were four geezers from Paris doing this podcast, are we looking at England going, oh, we're scared, or are we looking at England going, play our game, we're fine?
I think France are worried. I think this is.
I feel very worried.
France will be looking at it as. I'll be honest. France are looking at it as this is our toughest game of the tournament so far. Of course it is. It's England.
Because
It's definitely that.
So they're looking at it. So exactly. So good point. So now, if say we're French, look at the French side. Who are they worried about?
Me personally, this is where I'm going. You know how Faye said earlier, oh, they had Pogba and Kante, where okay, cool. I'm not scared. We've got two of the best midfielders, one of the best, or two of the best midfielders. Now I'm looking at going, Rabiot, we've got Griezmann. Griezmann might have to track. Griezmann might have to track Jude more, or Rabiot can't really be licensed to go further forward because the way Jude runs off the ball. And like you said, we know Henderson's gonna man mark or be tight on Griezmann because he knows Griezmann's the floater between that team that goes forward. I'm gonna make sure I put someone on there. Oh, how are we gonna stop Phil Foden going at Koundé?
Or
Okay,
Harry
cool.
Kane
We need Ousmane Dembele to drop a bit further back. I know that Theo Hernandez likes to drive forward, but then you're gonna leave Bukayo Saka on the island with Upamecano. Like, what can we do?
Yes.
And you've not even mentioned Harry Kane.
I know.
But the thing is,
One of the best strikers in the world.
You know why French people are confident? Before the tournament started, Argentina was confident because they had Messi. Brazil was confident because they had Neymar.
Yeah.
French people are confident because they've got Mbappe.
Yeah.
But then there's the same thing as we was talking about.
Who do we? Let's be real. Yeah, they've got Mbappe, Neymar, Messi.
Yeah.
Who do we have that can? Boom.
I think
Jude
our
Bellingham,
answer
Phil
to
Foden.
that is
It's a collective.
And Kane.
It's not a
Harry
player,
Kane.
It's a collective.
Hurricane's the only one.
It's a collective's better than having a player.
Hurricane's the only one where I'm like, scruff for the neck. I need something, half chance, whatever it is, fall it to. It'll be Hurricane. Especially, he's played against Lugo Lloris so many times. He's put the ball on the side, netting past him so many times.
And also,
he knows his
we've
weakness.
not had a penalty yet.
No, it's due.
This could be where
It's
it
due.
falls to us.
Yeah.
It's due. We've not had a penalty yet. And I back Harry Kane to put it in the side netting.
You know what?
I think
You've managed to uplift me slightly. I think
Slightly
did anyone? Sharky, you're the only one who actually
think England
thinks.
win this
Fosu,
game.
you think France win, don't you?
I think we'd be comfortable France win.
And I said England.
You said
as well.
England.
Yeah, I
So
said
we've got
England
two.
as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I said England.
What's your
as well.
prediction?
I think it's going to be a back and forth game. I think it's going to be a 3-2 or
Yeah,
3-1.
I had the same one.
I do
3-2.
think we'll get a penalty in this game. Harry Kane will score a penalty in this game. I think a defender will score for us. Could be Stones or Maguire set piece because we've not had that as well.
The old out swinging corner, big Harry
exactly.
Maguire.
Laurie isn't the best of set pieces.
I think Southgate's substitutions are going to be key as well.
I think we'll score a set piece. I think we'll score a penalty, and I think we'll score another just overall good goal.
You know, I feel like both of you guys, your heart is talking at the moment.
Yeah.
It's not.
Listen,
It's not your head.
No, I'll be real. I looked
I like
at.
hearing it though because I need this to happen. I need you to be right.
But why? If we're gonna be real, yeah. Okay, cool. Hypothetically, right now, yeah. You take Mbappe out and you put Coman in there. How would you look at this game?
It's different though.
Yes,
No, but I'm asking.
No, but,
I'm asking.
No,
the question.
Mbappe has a huge impact
He's
into
a
why I'm
scared
saying
factor France.
Yeah.
He's scared factor France. But like I said earlier, as a French person, okay, cool. They might have one world superstar, but England have got like 6 world beaters. Am I not scared to put? You don't want to play the 6.
But the thing is, you're underestimating that. Okay, cool. France out, but you're forgetting about his partner on the right.
Dembele is just as dangerous.
Griezmann,
But
Giroud,
for me,
Griezmann,
Dembele goes into that conversation of the Fodens, the
So
Sakas,
in
and all that
that
stuff.
case, what you mentioned, they've got one superstar, we've got world beaters, but you're forgetting they've got world beaters in Dembele, Griezmann, Giroud, Tchouameni, and they've got a superstar in Mbappe. So they're edging it because of that.
You know
person.
the only thing I'm scared about? I'll be real, the only thing I'm scared about, they are built for situations like this. They've
and
won
they're
World
the
Cups.
existing
That's
champions.
the only
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
I'm scared
They're the
about,
existing
other than
champions.
anything.
They've got the history.
One more thing as well. If England were to win this World Cup, they would have had to beat in France, potentially Spain or Portugal,
And then Brazil or Argentina.
Well, that run is
You know,
crazy.
I wouldn't even
Run
be
is
scared.
crazy.
I wouldn't be worried about that. I would be worried about Rory's apology video to Gareth Southgate if he
If
wins.
he wins, yeah, oh my
That's what I'm
Mate,
like.
that would be the favourite video I've ever recorded. I would be so honoured to say I got it right. I would love that to happen. But annoyingly, I don't think that's going to happen. But guys, I'm really grateful. Thank you so much for coming on, man. I really do appreciate
It's a pleasure,
it. It's
man.
my
Well,
honour
thank
to
you.
welcome you boys onto this channel. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Please let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure that you subscribe to the SDS podcast. It is incredible and it is in the description below. See you in a bit.
so much.
Okay.
He's out.